welcome back, everybody. Happy Thursday and Friday, because this lesson is going to cover your work for both Thursday and Friday. So if you get to Friday and you're having some trouble with memorizing or remembering what the formulas are and how to solve the problems, go back and rewatch the video from yesterday. I'm going to post it on Thursday's assignment and on Friday's assignment. So if you need it on both days, you're welcome to go back and watch it again. Okay. And today we're looking at finding the area of irregular polygons, which is area of shapes that are not rectangles, right? But we're going to use what we learned in finding the area of rectangles to find the area of irregular polygons. We're going to get into it and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So like I said, our goal is to find the area of irregular polygons using that same formula, length times width. So what I mean by that is looking at a polygon like this, how could we find the area of that polygon if there's not a rectangle, right? We can see that this is not just length times width. This is a side right here that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you have a side right here that's 12, and then 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And then wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry, 6, and then you've got 9 over here. So it's really hard to think about. Oh, what you can do is you can go, oh, look at here. Now I have 2 rectangles, and now I can find it. You could also do it the same way, but you could go like this. Boom. Now I have 2 rectangles, and I'm good to go through and find the area of those 2 rectangles, right? We're not going to take time and solve this one. I just wanted you to look at it and think about how could I find the area of that shape if it's not just a rectangle. So what about a polygon like this one? Same thing. I'm not going to write out all the measurements this time, but you can do that same exact thing. You can go, here is a rectangle, and then you can go, here is a rectangle, and you have this 1 rectangle right here, 2 rectangles, and 3 rectangles. You could also break it up a different way. You could say, here is a rectangle up here, that's rectangle 1, and then right here is rectangle 2, and here's rectangle 3. But you're going to have to make those shapes into rectangles and then use your area and perimeter to find the area of that whole shape by multiplying and adding them together. So let's look at an example, okay? So looking at my guy right here, I can see right here that I'm going to cut it. Now you could do it multiple ways. I'm going to do this one right here. I'm going to cut a rectangle out right there. And so on my first rectangle, I'm going to shade it real quick so you can see. That one that I just shaded in, I can see that I have a length times width of 3 times 8. So I'm going to go ahead and erase my middle right here. And so to find the area of this rectangle, I'm going to say 3 inches times 8 inches gives me 24 square inches, right? And then down here, I have 2 inches and 2 inches. So I'm going to say 2 times 2 is 4 square inches. And then how do you think I find it for the whole thing? I add my 2 answers. I add my 4 and I add my 24. So I have 24 plus 4 equals 28 square inches for the whole thing. For perimeter, I just am going to add together all the side lengths. So it's the same thing as when I'm finding the perimeter of a rectangle, but on this one, I've got to add up all my side lengths. So I'm going to add 3 plus 8 plus 3 plus 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, right? So I'm going to say 3 plus 8 plus 4 plus 3. So there's my 3, 8, 4, 3 plus 2, 2, 2, 2. There's 4, 2. So plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. I could add those in parts. I could say 3 plus 8 is 11, and 4 plus 3 is 7, and 4 2s altogether is 8. And then 11 plus 7 is 18 plus 8 gives me a perimeter of 26 inches. I could also start up at that top and I could literally just add them together in my head. We've gotten good at mental math. So I could say 3 plus 8, whoops, didn't mean to do that. 3 plus 8 is 11. 11 plus 4 is 15. Plus 3 more is 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. So my perimeter equals 26 inches. And my area, sorry, this was area, is 28 square inches, right? So, and perimeter, all I have to do is add up around the outside. On the area, I have to create those separate rectangles and multiply. Let's look at another example. For this one, I'm just going to do the perimeter first, okay? So here's what's tricky. I don't know this side length, right? I don't know what that is. So I have to use the clues around me. This whole, if I cut this separate little rectangle right down here, this whole side at the bottom is 8. This side right here that I'm going to highlight in red is 5. So I know that this whole thing, if I imagine this went all the way out to the same spot, that whole thing is 8. So I have to say 3 up here, 3 plus my 5 would give me 8. So I know that missing side length is 3 feet. Right up here is 3 feet. And like I said, I know that because 3 feet right here plus the 5 feet down here equals the 8 feet at the bottom. So now I'm ready to do perimeter. So on this one, I'm going to say perimeter equals 7 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5 plus 8. I'm going to do this in my head. 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 plus 6 is 16. 16 plus 5 is 21. 21 plus 8. So the perimeter equals 29 inches. Area, I'm going to do down here in blue. The area, I'm going to cut my rectangle right here. So this rectangle right here is 6 feet times 3 feet. It's not 7. 7 is this whole thing, right? That whole thing. Just like I did before, I have to include, I have to find the area, I have to figure out the missing side length down here now. So on this one, so I put my 3 back here. So where I cut this off right here, I have 3 times 6, and that equals 18 feet. And then down here, and I just realized I made a mistake, guys, so I'll fix my perimeter in a second. I have 8 feet times, forgot about this foot earlier. This is 1 foot. So I need to go back to my perimeter and I need to add 1 more, right? So my 29 is actually 30 feet. And I put inches up here. Teachers make mistakes too. My bad. The reason I know this is 1, right, is when I go back and look at this part, this side over here in blue that I'm highlighting, meant to get a pen. This side over here in blue is 7 feet. This side right here in green is 6 feet. And then to get to the bottom, I have to add this one over here, which is 1 more. Like, so to get 7. So this is 7. Think about if I kept going right here, that would be 7 too. So my 1 foot plus my 6 feet is 7. So this over here is 1 foot, guys. That's how I know that. So now I'm going to do in this box, or in this rectangle at the bottom, 8 times 1 equals 8 feet squared. And I forgot that over here, 18 feet squared. So now I'm going to add my 18 plus my 8 for my area. 18 plus 8. And so my area equals 26 square feet, right? Because this one's 18 square feet, this one's 8 square feet, and when I add those together, I get 26 square feet. Same thing today. You've got 2 of those to solve that are like that on your Canvas page. There's only 2 problems to solve today, okay? I really want you to take time and work on being as detailed as possible. And then tomorrow you're going to have 4 more to solve. So this same lesson, I apologize that I messed up a little bit on this one right here, right? But the same lesson you can look at it again tomorrow if you need to. Okay, so good luck to you guys. Hopefully I'm here soon. I don't know with everything with the baby. It's kind of just one of those things where I'm trying to figure it out as I go. I hope to be back before winter break starts, but if I'm not, I hope you guys enjoy your winter break. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you as soon as I can. All right. Miss you guys. Love you guys. Have a good day.